who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
How the hosts line up.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Gravenberg, Gakpo, Van der Ven, Gravenberg, Dumfries. Oh, good spread. Somerville played in. Diop clears it away. Somerville, he's shifting through the gears here, and he's heaved it away. Gravenberg, De Jong, Dumfries, Gravenberg, shapes to shoot! El Ainaoui, Diop, gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that has been cleared. Unahi. Now it's Al-Khanous. He's having a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. Van der Ven. Ake, aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Defending of the desperate variety. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's De Jong. De Jong spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Gravenberg. And here's De Jong, hoisted in. Unahi shifted upfield. Dumfries. Still goalless at the moment. Van de Ven. Over to the left. That's tidy. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. De Jong. Now it's Dumfries. Gravenberg. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Somerville. Dumfries. Bulu claims it. Safe hands. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk cuts it out. Van de Ven. Gakpo. Gakpo going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that's aimed into the middle. No, that's not going to find its target. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Mazraoui. And it's Al-Khanous. De Jong wins the duel this time. Al-Khanous goes on a charge down the left. Now the cross. Gets good distance on it. Riyad. And it's played forward. That's going to go a long way. Diop forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Good chance here! Action tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Van de Ven. Dumfries. Somerville. Lovely feet. Dumfries. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Do have a chance to counter here. Brahim Diaz takes control of it and he's on the move. Unahi. Oh, shooting chance!
Unahi usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Van de Ven. Van de Ven. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Gravenberg. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Gakpo goes pelting down that left-hand side. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Unahi can get it clear. Nice physical challenge. And it's De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Across it goes. Tries to get it clear. El Khanous. Najraoui. El Khanous. Brahim Diaz, done delicately. Morocco have reclaimed it. Brahim Diaz! Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust his half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
Morocco got some help. And the first 45 minutes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And the substitutes are number 19.
And we're off again.
To be replaced
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Depay. Van de Ven. Hit into the middle. It's well blocked and back out it comes. De Jong. Played out to the right. Van de Ven. De Jong. Gravenberg. Very nicely done. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been won straight back. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. Van de Ven. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong. De Jong. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And they've got rid. De Jong. Dumfries. Brahim Diaz. Oh, can he get onto this? Morocco look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they're going to stand up to everything that's thrown at them.
And now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. And it's El Khanous. Decent chance! That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. El Ainawi. Unahi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Back into the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Diaz. He can get that clear. Shot, surely! Van Dijk attempts a clearance. El Ainawi. Morocco have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
And the substitutes are number 24, Crescencio Somerville. Number 17.
Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's De Jong. Dumfries. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Dijk. Dumfries. Van Dijk. Van Dijk played out to the left flank. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gakpo. And it's hoisted clear.
The Netherlands really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Dumfries makes the interception. Ake. Gakpo. Gakpo going full tilt down the left.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And they win it back again. Dumfries. De Jong. Gravenberg. Gravenberg stood his ground strongly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Diaz. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Played out wide. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
After 83 minutes is number 10, Brahim.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Dumfries. Now it's Lang. That is lovely. Gravenberg. Takes the shot! El Canous have it back and can go again. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Lang. Dumfries. Lang. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This could be their final throw of the dice. Extravagant effort! It's a lovely, neat pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about